This morning in Talking Tech, new tech for new times. Joining us is Thomas Farley, a.k.a. Mr. Manners, with a recap of, don't be jealous, the 2013 Consumer Electronics Show and what it means for the future of modern manners. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning, Will. My pleasure.
We say CES. This is geek heaven. If there ever was a place, people who are into technology love this show every year.
I know you're a big gadget head.
Yes, I am.
So am I. It is just like being in Disney World. Yeah. The technology is amazing.
It may even be a little better. One of the things that goes to everybody's heart is these TVs that are coming out. They are getting bigger and better. The picture is every year.
They are. And so the spin here for me really is the manners of all of this. So how do these big technologies that are coming into our lives, how do we use them in a way that's mannerly? So with regard to the televisions, Samsung introduced a TV that's 110 inches.
I need that. I need that. I know it's probably not good, but I need that.
That's more than 9 feet. I mean, it's an entire wall. The thing I like about it is, rather than having lots of little TVs around the house, you've got one big main TV, you bring the family together. So it's more about movie nights. It's more about using the TV for special events and special occasions, rather than having 10 people off in different rooms doing their own thing.
And that happens a lot in a lot of families. One of the other things, what is something new? It's called phablets?
Phablets. So this is one of these great terms. It's a phone that's almost as big as a tablet that they call it a phablet.
Got it.
And so Samsung, and again, also has the Galaxy Note 2, which is a 5.5-inch screen. They've now been one-upped by a company that has introduced a phone called the Ascend Mate. It's a Korean company called Huawei, and it's 6.1-inch screen on this telephone.
Wow.
So you're holding this thing, and it's like phones were getting smaller. Now they're going the opposite way. They're getting bigger. The trick here is, how do people who are texting hold the phone under the table without being really conspicuous? Is the phone so big?
As long as we don't go back to that big bag with the antenna and the heavy battery, we'll all be good. Also a gadget that's going to help people eat more slowly. What is this?
This is called the Happy Fork, H-A-P-I, and it vibrates and it has lights that will help you, if you're eating too quickly, it wants to slow you down so that you enjoy your morsels better. It's more about portion control and dieting, but I like it for the fact that it allows you not to be stuffing your face.
I am one of those offenders, and I hate to admit it. Another kind of eating gadget, a touchscreen tablet.
Right. So this is by a company called Manuel, and the idea is that the customer for this product is a restaurant. So you don't have to interact with a waiter at all. You peruse the menu on this touchscreen table, you place your order, and you pay all by touching the table.
Wow.
And while you're waiting for your food, you're updating your Facebook posts and so forth. So again, I don't like this because it's taking away the human touch.
Right, yeah, there's no interaction with anybody anymore. And then something else a lot of people should be very aware of, a new device that basically eavesdrops on your conversation.
Right, so this is called the Mind Meld, which is, I think, an homage to the old Star Trek Mind Meld, the Vulcan thing. Exactly, you know what I'm talking about here.
Talk about geek, I knew what that meant right away.
But this is something that you're intentionally using. It's not happening without your will. But so you're having a video conference call like Skype. You're using this proprietary software, and it's listening to the words that you're saying during your conversation, and it's throwing up things on your screen that are relevant to your conversation in real time.
Wow.
So we're talking about a trip out to see the Super Bowl. It's flashing up Super Bowl statistics and history, which I don't like because I think it's distracting from you talking with the person.
Absolutely. Then you're on an information overload with all this stuff coming towards you. Exactly. Another thing that we've seen in Detroit, a lot of car companies, they're putting screens in the car. Now, I know a lot of car companies already do that, but they're becoming more interactive with people, and that's not good.
This dashboard in your car, it used to be the speedometer, the odometer, maybe one or two other things. You've got things flashing at you. You can check your phone, you can check your voicemail, you can have your voicemail read to you. Bentley now has this television screen, which rivals something that you might have in your living room.
Wow.
Super crisp, high definition for your voice and video phone calls. Again, taking that kind of human interaction out of the equation, and also I think I'd like to see people less road rage. That's the tech I want to see at the next CES.
Although I may need that for my car. 10 and 2. All right, thanks so much for coming in. Great stuff. All interesting stuff. And to find out more information about these products that Thomas talked about, you can head to our website, WPRI.com. Just click on The Roadshow.